Hi everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today I've got something Jurassic World related, and this is the Jurassic World Dino Arrivals Mega Dual Attack Stegosaurus. I finally got this in the post the other day. I think it was, yesterday I got this in the post. I've been wanting this one for ages, and it was quite tricky to get. There wasn't many on eBay and there wasn't many on Amazon. But I finally got my hands on one, and I've got even another one to come because I wanted ahead of these. For photography reasons, I just think it'd look really cool with the way one Stegosaurus standing side by side. So that'd look really good in that sense. And then the packaging just looks really nice in this sunset fiery orange. I've always liked the packaging since I've started getting these. Obviously it says Dino Arrivals at the bottom there. And on the back of the box it shows you the Stegosaurus using the headbutt in action and tail swipe in action, which is really good because you get to have a look at the paint app and try out the action feature before you buy it, just to make sure you've got a good one. My paint app a little bit on the eye looks a bit off, but it's nothing what you can't fix. And then as you can see here, it shows you that there's the Jurassic World Facts app, and that there's a card it comes with, and then there's another figure available to get, and that's the Suchomimus, which I am getting, but I don't know if I'm going to do a review on, as it might be a bit late by then, as I struggled to get this little beauty in the first place. But yeah, and I will take a nice clear crisp photo of the Jurassic World Facts app code for you guys to scan it in and add to your Jurassic World collection on the app. So without further ado, I'm going to get this out of the packaging. So guys, I've got the Stegosaurus out of the packaging, and I'm just going to quickly show you the card what it comes with. So these are the cards that you can collect when you buy Dino Arrivals, and it just shows you a bit of artwork of the dinosaur, which I think looks really cool with this orange and yellow in the background. Really looks nice with the green on the plates of the artwork there. And then it just shows you a few little stats. So the strength was a 9. The speed is a 4, intelligence is a 2, and attack is a 4. And that's just the back of the card there. So now I'm going to get down to actually showing you the Stegosaurus itself. So basically we've got a repaint of the first Stegosaurus that came out last year. But this has got different colouring. Obviously the body is in this really nice like stone grey. And then underneath the belly it's got a bit more patterning of this lighter grey, which just scatters there, which just adds that little bit more definition in the paintwork. The overall sculpt is done exactly the same, really amazing. I think it's one of my favourite sculpts they've done. I think it really catches the dinosaur really well. With the scale marker throughout, the skin looks really nice. The plates on the top, sometimes I look at it and I think it looks really nice, and then sometimes I look at it, it just looks like, I'm not mad with it being a really off colour, I'm just mad that they could have maybe add a bit of shading or definition around here, just to give this light a bit more work too. But other than that, I still think it looks nice. It's not a horrible colour. I'm just glad that they blended it with 3 different colours, otherwise it would look really off. And then they've just painted the plates on its back in this like turquoisey green colour. It's coming off a little bit lighty, but it's actually really dark. And the plates themselves have been sculpted really nice, and they're in this like soft plastic, well like rubbery plastic, really strong and sturdy. And then there is the off painted eye, but it still doesn't look too bad. Let me just stop that from, there you go, look. It's slightly off, but because it's so small, the eye, when you put it like that, it doesn't actually look too bad. Nicely sculpted face, nice painted bit on the peak of the nose. And then this side is nice, really nicely painted, a lot better. But I feel like if you could customising or paintwork, that's easy to fix because it's so small. So I'm going to try and make mine go more like that one, so it matches a bit better. And then yeah, The colouring is a bit funny, but I still think it looks good. I think it'll look better when it's stood next to a few other Stegosauruses for photography purposes. Now let's check out the action feature, because as you can see here, there's two plates. On the first Stegosaurus, it has a tail swiping action, so you can press down this plate here on its back. It should swipe its tail like that, so it's like, that's quite good. The button's quite loose as well, so it's not really hard to push, and then it can swipe its tail and attack its enemies. The sculpt on the end of the tail looks really nice, with this really nice bone colour, and then it's got this really nice the same like turquoisey green, but at the end of the tail, that looks really nicely done. And then as you can see, there's the joints, and I like the fact that they've done the joints sculpted in the in this scale effect, so it blends in really nice, and it's the grey matches as well, so that's really nice that they've added that. The overall sculpt looks amazing. The actual colouring itself does actually look really nice, even though this looks a little bit off. All of the colours still look like a nice colour, and I absolutely love this stone grey. I think it really complements this lighter grey. But overall, I still really like it. And then if you press down this plate, I think it is this plate, you can actually see that it's got a head button action there, but I actually preferred it when you could articulate the head on the first one, which I will show you that when I do a comparison. As always, it's got articulation, so it can move its legs like that. It can't move its head up and down unless you do it yourself like that, but it won't stay like that, not like the first one what came from the first wave. And then as you can see, it moves its legs out like that. I think it could go all the way around, but I won't like to try and do that. Then as you can see, it's even got, like all the other figures, the thigh can go in and out as well, and that's got really nice movements there. So you can pose it in a few different stands. You can even make it look like it's laying down on the floor. And the same goes there. You can move its legs there, and then you can move its tail, but only if you move it yourself, it won't stay like that. And then the same goes for this front leg. So you can move it up and down, and yeah, I think overall it is a really cool figure. So now guys, I'm going to quickly just do a comparison with the other Stegosaurus. They look absolutely awesome standing side by side together. I love both of the colourings for both different reasons, but I think I just like this one a little bit more because it looks that a little bit more natural. But I like the stone grey on this one and this light grey on this one, and I like this light colour and this dark. But maybe I would have liked this a little bit darker. But both of them look absolutely awesome. As you can see, this one's got this action feature where you press just one plate down. This one's got two, but then this one's got the benefit of it can actually move its head side to side like that. So you can do it a few different ways, and I've noticed that this one can put out its legs as well like that, as this one can't. But when they're on the whole fours anyway, I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think you can tell. It can put the legs different ways, but it's good. But it's good that they can both still lay down. If you want to do set pictures of them laid down, or you can have them standing up together. I think they look really cool, just for photography reasons in general, or playing purposes. But I think it's good that we've got a whole new paint scheme. I think it's good that they've tried adding another action feature, so they've just made it look a little bit different. So they are trying to bring out the same old paint schemes and just changing it just a little bit. Because I know that's a lot of people's complaints, that some people might think that they're just cop-outs and they are working very hard to do these figures, and I think Mattel genuinely is doing a brilliant job on these figures, and I absolutely love these two, and I think they'd be brilliant to add to your Jurassic World collection. And they're both different in their own ways. Fair enough, the sculpt is absolutely the same, but at least the paintworks are different. and yeah, I'm really happy with them. I'm just going to switch the camera over, and then I'm going to tell you a few more little things about some other Jurassic World stuff coming up and some other toy related stuff, and then I am done with the review. So guys, I'm nearly done with this review. I just quickly want to say as well, if you're playing the Jurassic World Facts app and you're collecting the dinosaurs but not actually collecting the dinosaur figures, which I don't know why because they're absolutely awesome, but you want the code to put it into the app, I will take a picture of a clear, crisp picture for you to scan that into the Jurassic World Facts app, so stay tuned to the end of the video for that. I'm really loving these Jurassic World Mattel figures. I think they're doing such a brilliant job, and overall I do like this figure. So my overall thoughts is the paint app is a 9, the colour scheme is a 9, the articulation and sculpt is a 10, the action features are a 10, and the actual toy itself is a 10. I think it's a brilliant toy to add to your Jurassic World collection, and I think they look awesome together standing side by side, for play purposes and photography and display purposes as well. And there ain't much more I can say. I do a big mixed range of toys on my channel. I do not just Jurassic World stuff, I do a big mixed range of toys from Squeezimals, Sylvanian Families, Pokemon, Harry Potter, other toys. At the moment I've been doing a few more stuff on Jurassic World stuff, as this is what's been coming through the post, and because these are from America and I've been getting them from America, and we've only just started getting a few things. I'm trying to get my reviews out for you guys as quick as I can, so that's how dedicated I am to this channel, and that's why it'd help if you liked and subscribed to my channel for more toy related stuff, Jurassic World related stuff, a big mix range of toys I do on my channel, and that would really help. And that's all I can say. Stay tuned for more toys coming up soon, and more Jurassic World stuff coming up soon. Stay to the end of the video for the picture for the Jurassic World code for the Jurassic World Facts app, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked this review. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye!